Well, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning and welcome here to our online auction of number 5 Carramar Court in Bayswater. Before we move too much further, I'd like to get an acknowledgement in the chat function as to whether you can hear me and see me this morning, and then we know we're right to go there. Thank you, Darryl. Thanks to those that have raised hands. Bradley, welcome. Good morning to you. Tony, hello. Welcome here to our online auction. Pivoting nicely online here today amidst our lockdown, and certainly from the numbers logging in today, I know there's great interest in our marketplace. We're selling the property we describe as 5 Carramar Court, Bayswater. Price to be determined very shortly under the auction conditions. If you are the successful bidder today, Darryl Wickham will be in contact with you immediately after the auction to go through the contracts and to go through the post-sale process with you. Very straightforward and very similar to online. We asked for a $20,000 deposit today. The balance of the 10% is due on Monday. And the vendors, they're offering vacant possession of the property in a flexible period of 30, 60, 90 days from today's date. So those terms and conditions, very clear. 10% is what you agree to today of the price that you bid and buy for. And then 30, 60, 90 days from today's date. Vacant possession, including all fittings and fixtures as inspected. The land and the improvements that we know as number 5 Carramar Court in Bayswater. Ladies and gentlemen, for those that have registered for the auction today, and I know there's many online that have, you would have received the auction bidding rules. I need to point out that today's auction shall be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of today's auction. Those auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers to the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The auction rules prohibit false bids, they prohibit major disruptions by bidders, and they prohibit bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and provide fines for this conduct. Our vendors have reserved price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request, and the law permits vendor bids. The words I use to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law, only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the online auction today. Those that have joining an online auction for the very first time, I wish you well with your bidding and competition here this morning. I know it's been a keenly anticipated most of you here today. For those joining an online auction for the first time, there are 2 ways in which you can bid here today. You can have your camera on, microphone off, and you can yell out your bids. Or if you feel more comfortable, the chat function is there, and you're able to type in your bid, and we move forward in that way. I do ask, if you are putting your bids into the chat room and we are on the market, we will ask you to identify yourself by your paddle number so that we can orchestrate them. If you are bidding today and you yell out or you type in a bid that is less than I'm accepting, just like on site, we are, of course, within our rights to refuse that bid and to seek the current bidding increment buyers. So if you type in a bid into the chat and you see that that bid doesn't update, it's because I've likely said to you that that bid is not acceptable at this point in time. With an online auction, buyers, I can't see each and every one of you as I can on the street. So it's very important as we get to the end of the auction. If you have finished bidding, if you are out, then I would ask you to type in out into the chat box. It just makes it clear as to who we're waiting on for a bid here this morning, because when you get a stunning home like 5 Carramar Court, it certainly is going to be hotly contested here this morning, and we want to make sure that everyone has the best opportunity to purchase the property. We want to give you plenty of extra time to get your bids in today so that everyone is walking away with that even opportunity to purchase the property here this morning. Buyers, as Darryl's just popped into the chat, they can accommodate some additional settlement requirements. 60 days is that preference. And I know that Darryl and Michael and the team at Ray White have been assisting you throughout the campaign and are available on the phone today as well, should you need any help throughout the course of the auction. The fact you've made it this far, you've registered, you've logged in, you're in the chat, you are now putting yourself into that competitive arena to buy here today. This stunning home, 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, buyers. Location second to none, close to all of your shopping amenities. The Westfield shopping at Knox, only a few moments down the road. Both Bayswater and Lauria and the Wanturna Mall, all within easy reach for you, buyers. So shopping and amenities are there for you. But I'm sure it's this home that you're here to bid for, not just the location. quiet court position here, buyers. Plenty of off-street parking, 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, as I've said. But the outdoor entertaining aspect of this home, it is an entertainer's delight. And by the time that settlement comes around, whether that's 60 days or a variation thereof, you're going to enjoy welcoming your friends and family into your new home and reveling in that outdoor entertaining space with a couple of outdoor spaces there to utilise. Very private gardens, immaculate presentation, buyers. You've been through the inspections. You probably know the home better than I do, and you're here to bid for it today, buyers. Number 5, Carramar Court here in Bayswater. Offer or bid to start. Where do we see the offer to get us going here today? Stella, welcome to you at $800,000. From this point, ladies and gentlemen, you should see those bids coming up and superimposed over the top of the image of the home. You can see there in light numbers at $800,000. If we get to a point where we're on the market today, then we will be turning those numbers green, and that will indicate we've got our best offer here. Irfan, I'm going to encourage you in a $20,000 rise from $800,000. At $800,000, you need to be 20 or better bid from here, buyers. At $800,000. Got a bid to buy here today. At 8's the call, at 20 if you like in the rise. Just one moment. Just need to change my layout back here. Something has thrown me out here at 800 and 30 and 40 now. Irfan will go together there at 40. At 40 is the call. And 50 now in the rise from there. At 850, bidding away strongly there in 10s. At 850, what about 60 now? At 50 is the call. At 60, can we say? Won't take you 5 at this stage, going in 10. At 50 and 70, welcome and Neil. Good luck at 870,000 there. At 70 is the call. At 80 now. At 880 on the bidding on the chat there confidently at 880. At 880 is the call. Make it 90 now. What do you say? At 880, can we say 90 now? At 90 back on top. At 90 is the call. 900 even money there. At 9, saw it first with King Kwan Lo. At 900, Paul, you need to be 910. At 930, Kate would bid. At 930, bidders and buyers, you need to know we are on the market and selling now and away. The best bidder from here at 40 on top. At 940 and away we go. 50 now. At 50, it's with you, Paul Irfan. You need to be on top from there. At 950, it's with Paul. At 950, it's with Paul Irfan. I'm happy to take 5 if that helps. At 950 is the call, 5 if you like. At 950 is the call, what about 5? At 55. At 55 now, got to be 60 from here. At 955, got to be 60 to keep it moving. At 955, is it 60 from anywhere now? At 955, 960, welcome there, bidding at $960,000. The call at 960. At 960, we're bid. What about 5 now? At 60, and we'll take you 1 and round it up from there. Buyers at 65 now. At 965, Irfan, happy in 1,000 if you are from there. At 965, is it 6? At 965 is at 6, and we go together at 66 now. At 966, what about 70? At 966, what about 70? And we'll keep it moving there. At 966, 68, let's go together at 68. At 968, round it up. At 968, call it 70 now, Irfan. Good bid. At $970,000, you've just joined. You can see the numbers in green. It means we're selling. At 972, 999, Coco, welcome. With your bid there, keen not to go over the million there, I can see. At 999 and all the 9s. At 999 and all the 9s, round us up from there, buyers. What do we say? Are we done? At 1 million there. At 1's the call and away we go at $1 million, buyers. At 1's the call and away we go 1,000. We'll get a bid from here. $1 million is the call. $1 million. Bidders and buyers. It's been frantic pace getting to this point. I'm going to slow things down and give you all a moment to consider your next bid. At $1 million, buyers at $1 million the call. At $1 million, can we say 1,000 or better bid from there? At 1's the call, can we say 1,000 now? At $1 million, if not, Anil is our successful bidder and we sell away. At $1 million, there's been countless amount of bidders today at 1. The call, yell it out from here if you'd like for 1,000. At $1 million, buyers playing for keeps on the market. You can see the numbers are green. At $1,000,001, Freddie Anto, welcome there. At $1,000,001 away, Anil now if you'd like for 2. At $1,000,001, do we call it 2 on top? At $1,000,001, do we call it 2 to keep moving there? At $1,000,001, or is that our best bid? In for that last 1,000. 1,002,000 there. At 1,002,000's the call. At 1,002. Biento, do we see you back in for another 1,000 on top? Hit $1,002,000. Do we see a little 1,000 in the rise from there? Hit $1,003 now it is. Hit three's bid 4 now, nil, can we say? Hit three's bid 4 now, nil, can we say on top for 1,000 or better offer? Hit $1,003,000, can we say 4? Hit $1,003,000, can we say 4 in the rise? 1,003,000 is the bid. Can we say 1,004,000? 1,003,000 is the number to beat. Is it 4 on top? 1,003,000, or do we sell away at $1,003,000? Highest bid is there at $1,003,000. Is it $1,004,000? Or maybe try that knockout at $1,010,000 a nil. Hit $1,003,000 the call. Hit $1,003,000 is our best bid, $1,004,000 now. Hit $1,004,000 is the call. Hit $1,004,000 and 5 straight back for the Unto there with a bid of $1,005,000. Hit $1,005,000 and 6 now. Welcome back. Hit $1,006,000. Hit $1,006,000 to call now on the numbers there on the green screen of $1,006,000 and 7. Hit 7's bid for the Unto there at $1,007,000 and 8. Hit a nil at $1,008,000 the bid. Hit $1,008,000 and 9, and away we go in ones brick by brick, but we're getting there. Hit $1,009,000 is at 10. Hit $1,009,000 is at 10 now. Hit $1,010,000 a nil back in the lead here. Hit $1,011,000 not for long though for the Unto back with 1. Hit $1,011,000 there. Hit $1,011,000 is at 12. Hit $1,011,000 is at 12 now on top. What do we sell away here? Hit $1,011,000 bidders and buyers. Fantastic auction. Hit $1,011,000. Some wonderful competitive bidding, but it's not done yet. Hit $1,011,000 and 12 now. Hit 12's bidders at 13 for the Unto. Back to you. Hit 13. It is just like that. Hit $1,013,000 is at 15 now. Maybe try the bigger bid. Hit $1,013,000. Irfan, haven't forgotten about you at all. Hit $1,013,015. It's there. Hit $1,016,000 now. Hit $1,016,000's the call. 16 we've got is 17 to keep it moving. Or do we go straight for that knockout bid at $1,020,000 here this morning? Hit $1,016,000. Playing for keeps. Highest bidder will buy. 60 days of preferred settlement, as Darryl has said, $1,020,000 is the call now. Neil, good strong bid. Hit 21 straight back on top. Hit $1,021,000 the call. Hit $1,021,000 we've got here. Hit $1,021,000 bidding live in the chat at $1,021,000. A good opportunity. Pause for Freddie Anto and Anil with your next bid. If you wouldn't mind identifying yourself by your paddle number, hit $1,023,000. Anil, if you could just put your paddle number there at 24. Hit $1,024,000 with your next bid. Your number next to the bid, please. Hit $1,024,000 the call. Hit $1,024,000. Are we all done? Hit $1,024,000 and 25. Hit $1,025,000 and 6. Hit $1,026,000 now. Is it 30 on top? Hit $1,026,000. Can we say 30 from here? Hit $1,026,000. 26, the high number to beat now, buyers. At $1,026,000. 28, 28 Anil back in the lead. 29 straight back on top. Hit $1,029,000. Hit $1,029,000 is at 30 to go from there. Hit 30 it is on top and 1 now, I would think, for the Anto at 1. Hit $1,031,000's the call. Hit $1,031,000, we're away on top again at $1,031,000 the bid. $1,031,000. Do we call it 32? If you've finished bidding today, if you wouldn't mind typing in out into the chat. Just a clear indication to all your competitors and to me at the auctioneer that you are out and we're not looking in your direction for any further bids, Irfan. I haven't seen you bid for a few minutes now. Are you still in the auction today or are you out? At $1,031,000. Is that our best? There's been a bit of a pause here. Freddie Anto, Tony, you're out. Thank you for your confirmation. Buyers at $1 million. At $31,000. Anil and Freddie Anto, it looks like it might just be down to 2. At $1,031,000. Paul, you're out. Thank you again for your bidding also. At $1,031,000. Buyers. Gavel is up and away we go. At $1,031,000. 32. 32 back on top. Is at 3 now? At 3. At 33 is called now. At $1,033 is the bid. $1,033,000, 35. 35 is at 36. It is now. At $1,036,000. What about 40? And Neil, round us up again. At $1,036,000. Can we say 40 on top? At $1,036,000. Can we say 40? $1,036,000. Hard to judge the value within a couple of $1,000, I know, but you need to do it if you want to buy at $1,036,000. Anil, it's up to you now. Irfan, as I said, I haven't heard from you for quite a few minutes. I'm just referring back through the bids. It has been now about 4 or so minutes since we've seen your last bid. I just need to confirm, are you in or out? Are we just looking at Anil and Frianto now for the bidding at $1,036,000? Is that our best bid here this morning? Are we all done and finished at $1,036,000 once? Second call, 37. At 37, is at 38 now, is on the nod there at 38. At 38, it is there. At 38, its bid is at 40. At 39 and 40, straight back in the lead there. At $1,040,000, and Darryl Wickham doing a sensational job, keeping us up to date with the bids in green today. Not only is he an elite sales performer, wonderful at helping at online auctions as well. At $1,040,000, just showing that we can transition from on-site to online overnight. At $1,040,000, buyers. Here's your opportunity to purchase now. Frianto, you're in the lead in the box seat at $1,040,000. Anil, have we got your best offer today? At $1,040,000. All done. You've got 3 calls to get your bid in. I know you've typed in out. It is fair warning. I can't see you face to face today, as you can appreciate. I just need to rely on your words as out. Irfan, I haven't heard from you now for 6 minutes. It makes me a little nervous. Are you going to try and come in with a last-minute bid? If you are, here is the last minute. Don't wait for the third and final call at $1,040,000, and that goes to anyone that possibly hasn't bid yet at $1,040,000. Is that our best number today at $1,040,000? First call. Anil, are we sure? At $1,040,000. Second call now. It goes in favour of Frianto. If there is no higher bid, ladies and gentlemen, the gavel is up. It's going at $1,040,000. Third and final time. No better bid at $1,040,000. Is that our best? Are we all done here today at $1,040,000? The benefit of 3 final calls. The gavel will then strike the desk here, and we're done at $1,040,000 once. I can't accept a late bidder offer at $1,040,000. Second call at $1,040,000. Bidders and buyers, get ready to put your hands together at $1,040,000 now. Called for the third and final time. We're all done. We're finished and selling at $1,040,000. Last chance, all done. We sell away. We are selling. We are sold. And congratulations. Congratulations to Frianto, to all of the other underbidders today. Thank you for attending our auction. Frianto, please stay online. Darryl will be in contact with you very shortly to complete the process here today. Thank you for attending. Stay safe and have a fantastic weekend. Thank you.